Delia Horwitz with Collaboration Soup, and I'm here with Paula at the Economics of Happiness Conference in Berkeley in March of 2012. And I'm here with Michael Brownlee, who's the catalyst with Transition Colorado. And Michael, I'm very curious about what kind of results you've told me that you're getting in Transition Colorado as a result of this great amount of collaboration you've been doing with the food.
Well, we're always a little hesitant to talk about results because we're in process of getting results. But the biggest project that we're working on right now is beginning to relocalize our food system in Boulder County. And it's quite a challenge to shift from this industrialized, globalized, fossil fuel dependent system to begin to source what we eat locally as much as possible. And it takes a lot of people in the community being involved in it, not just those who are interested or passionate about local food, but actual stakeholders in the system, people who are on the ground involved in agriculture, including conventional growers. You know. So it is in terms of collaboration and co-creation, it is a great challenge. But we are driven these days by where all this is being helped by a study that was recently completed by economist Michael Schumann, looking at the economic impacts of food localization. And the study, and he's done similar studies in Cleveland, in the state of New Mexico, in the Detroit area. And what he's done is he's looked at just considering that we take an arbitrary goal of 25% food localization, just a quarter of the way there, you know, what would that mean to the local economy? And what it means in a county of 300,000 people is 1,900 new jobs. You know, so and being able to say that and to have a report from a bona fide economist saying that this is what it could do really begins to change the whole conversation about food in our local economy. And so that has really galvanized people who are involved in the local food system to begin thinking together how now, knowing what's possible, how can we actually make that shift? So we're in the process of developing a plan very much like the transition movement's energy descent action plan, only it's focused on food.
Fabulous.
So we think it's going to take another year or so, we're not sure how long, to get to a completed plan, but that's what we're involved in right now.
That's wonderful, and having that kind of information gives people some evidence and some data to motivate them that it's not just a feel-good thing for the planet, but it's actually
That's
economically
right.
viable to be sourcing food more on a local basis.
That's right, and this has a big impact on local government as well, because now they can begin to see that policies are going to be needed, policy changes will be needed in order to support food localization. But now they have good reasons for doing so.
Great. And Michael, I'd like to ask you, in your experience, I know collaboration can be very, very challenging, but you've had a lot of great successes. From your own experience, what would be a tip for the people watching this on what do you think is essential to make collaborative business alliances, collaborative relationships, collaborative conversations? What is the tip for our listeners about what makes it really work in your experience?
That's an interesting question. I think about what advice would I give, what tips do I have? And I'd say for me the thing that has been most important is that the people at the table really need to want to collaborate. If you have people there who are not interested or are very resistant, it makes it very, very difficult. So that's why in much of our work we're not trying to change people's minds. You know, we're looking for those people who are already beginning to move in this direction. You know, and we find that they're much more motivated to really take on the hard work of collaboration and to drop the fear that usually comes up around doing co-creative work.
Great, wonderful. Michael Brownlee from Transition Colorado, and it's Delia Horwitz with Collaboration Soup. Thanks for watching.